God says, "Your mother, who now lives with me in heaven, has been trying desperately to reach you. What she's about to tell you will shake you to your core, and I need you to receive it before this day comes to an end. Please take a deep breath right now, and do not walk away from this moment. Comment Amen below to receive what she's sending from my kingdom." Her voice has not been silenced. It's simply been waiting for this precise moment when your spirit is finally still enough to hear. She's been calling out from the gates of eternity, waiting for this doorway to open between heaven and your soul. She's been asking me, "Father, please let them hear me one last time." So, I've granted it. This message is the open window. If you close it, her final blessing may never reach you again. Before I continue, I ask you with all the love I've placed within you, if you feel the weight of this sacred moment, if your heart is already trembling because you can sense your mother near, please like this video now so you never forget what she's about to release through me. I tell you with complete seriousness, the message from her heart is urgent. It has waited through silent nights and through the tears that fell from her memory. And now, as she draws close to your soul, the words will come slowly. You must not rush this. You must not skip past it. Her love is embedded in every line. Comment 11:1. If you believe this moment was intended for you alone, she is not angry, not disappointed, not even sad anymore. She is overflowing with glory, filled with joy, radiating light. But the only ache left in her spirit was the ache to speak to you just once more, to say what she held back in her final breath. And I, your God, am answering her deepest prayer today by reaching into your life with this message. She wants you to know how deeply her love for you still burns, how proud she is of how far you've come, even when you couldn't see her smile. When you broke down in silence thinking no one noticed, she was watching. I allowed her to witness every moment you pushed through when life nearly crushed you. She never stopped being your mother. That never ended. She says, "Tell them I never left. Tell them I saw every tear, every small victory, every night they whispered my name. I want them to live now, not in guilt or regret, but in the freedom of knowing I'm still here, just closer to God." Her last message is not meant to haunt you. It's meant to heal you. It's not meant to make you cry, but to bring peace into the space where grief has lived too long. It's meant to loosen the chains around your memories and let love be the only thing that remains. She remembers every detail. You think you've forgotten the moments that hurt, the moments that felt unfinished, but she also remembers your smile, the way you lit up her world, the way you made her proud, even in the things you never told her. And now she says, "Please live fully. Please love boldly. Please forgive quickly. Life is too short to stay trapped in pain." Comment 222 if you trust that this is real and heaven is closer than it appears. I am God, and I confirm this is not your imagination. This is me responding to the cry within your spirit. This is me pulling back the veil so you can feel what has always been hidden but never disappeared. The love between you and your mother did not die. It only changed form. It became eternal. My child, you are favored. You are not forgotten. Even when the world forgets, heaven keeps record. Even when you feel lost, I see your every step, and when you stumble, I send angels to lift you again. Your mother is among those I've assigned to pray over you in my courts. Her voice is heard here. Her presence surrounds your journey. Don't believe the lie that you are alone. Don't believe that her passing ended your connection. I created love to outlast death. I made heaven so the bond could continue. I wrote your name in my book so you would one day be reunited, not just in memory, but in my presence. Let this moment be the beginning of a new peace, a peace that doesn't erase her, but honors her with every step you take forward. A peace that lets her message become a guiding star, not a chain of sorrow. She wants you to smile again, to find joy, to chase dreams, to live with meaning, because her final message is not about endings, but beginnings. She wants you to carry her strength with you, the strength she left behind in your soul. I have given you life for a reason, and part of that reason is to walk in what she prayed for, your healing, your purpose, your wholeness. She is standing beside me as I speak this into your spirit, and her eyes are filled with light, not sadness. Her hands are open, not holding anything back, and in that heavenly stillness, she keeps whispering your name with love that only grows stronger here in my presence. Her final message was never meant to stay silent forever. It was waiting for your heart to be ready, and I've watched how you've carried the weight of her absence. I've seen the way you hold your breath when someone mentions her name. I've counted the tears that fall late at night when you miss her the most. And I say to you now, it is time to let love speak louder than pain. Comment 333 to declare your faith in the truth heaven is revealing right now. This message is not a memory. It is alive. It is real. It is sacred. Her voice, carried by angels, comes through the veil to speak life over you. She says, I forgive everything. I release you from every burden. You never disappointed me. You were enough. You still are. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Child, listen to me. What you never got to say, I heard. What you wish you could have changed, I have already covered in grace. What you lost, I will restore. This moment is not a goodbye. It is a holy encounter between your heart and hers. Blessed by my spirit. She walks with me in glory now, and her words echo like a song through the heavens. Tell them I'm okay. Tell them I found peace. Tell them I've never stopped watching over them. And I honor her request because you need this. You need to know her love never stopped. She prayed for your protection. I answered. She asked me to send you miracles. I'm releasing them now. She wanted you to keep going. I'm giving you the strength. You are surrounded by grace. Even when you feel empty, you are held by love. Even when the room is quiet, her presence is in the wind, in the stillness, in the moments that touch your soul, for no reason at all. That's how heaven reminds you she's with me, but never far from you. Comment 555 if you can feel her near you right now. She asked me to let you hear this truth. You have not failed her. You have not let her down. Stop punishing yourself for the things you didn't know, the calls you didn't make, the time you didn't get to say all the things you wanted. I saw your heart, and so did she. You loved her deeply, and that love created a bond that nothing in this world or the next could ever break. I, your God, preserved that love. I kept it safe. I am now opening the floodgates for that love to reach you again. This time with power to heal what still hurts. Your mother's last message is filled with light. It is not heavy. It is not bitter. It is not sorrowful. It is full of life. It is filled with me. Because I am the God of resurrection, I restore what was broken. I bring beauty from ashes. I write endings that begin new joy. She wants you to keep moving forward. She says, let go of what's not yours to carry. Live boldly. Smile without guilt. Laugh like I'm still in the room with you because I am. And I, the Lord, tell you she's not gone. She's just home early. Do you trust me to carry you through this journey the way I carried her home? Do you believe I'm not done writing beautiful things into your life? Comment 1212 if you trust my plan, even when it hurts. My child, you are not forgotten. You are not left behind. You are the one she still prays over, the one I still pour favor upon. You are still in the story I'm writing. Her absence did not remove my promises from your life. Keep your heart open. This is only the beginning of what I'm going to show you. I am with you. She is with me. And together we are going to surround you with peace. There are blessings she asked me to give you, things she longed for you to experience that you haven't seen yet. I've stored them in heaven's vaults, but now I'm unlocking them because the timing is finally right, because your heart is finally ready to receive again. Let go of shame, let go of the weight, let go of everything that says too late. I am a God of divine appointments, and this one was written long ago. The ache you've carried for years is now being answered with peace, not the kind the world gives, but the kind only I can give. The kind that holds your heart together when life feels shattered. The kind that speaks her love into your soul without a single word needing to be said. Your mother is not just watching over you. She is interceding for you. She is speaking your name in the presence of angels. And when she does, I stop everything and listen, because her love for you still burns with the fire of heaven, and I have honored her prayers with my power. She doesn't want you to just survive. She wants you to live. She wants you to rise up and walk in the freedom that only I can give. She wants you to feel the sunshine again, to breathe without the heaviness of grief crushing your chest, and I am here, your God, to make that possible for you. Comment 777. If you receive this healing in your heart today, she whispered something in the halls of glory that shook the heavens. Please tell them that my love didn't die. Please tell them it's still alive. Please tell them I still see their face when they cry. And I promised her I would deliver this to you right now in this very moment. The things she couldn't say in her last moments, she's saying them now through me. The things that time didn't allow, heaven is making room for them today. She wants you to know that every act of love you showed, every effort you made was enough. You were enough for her then, you're enough for me now. And now I speak to your wounds as your father. I speak to the part of your heart that has been frozen in silence since the day you lost her. I command the grief to release its grip. I speak joy where sorrow has reigned. I pour my oil of comfort into the deepest place where no one else has reached. You were never abandoned. Not by her, not by me. You were seen, you were held, and you are still held now. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence spoken once a day is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. She wants you to walk with hope, to carry light, to smile again, not just for others, but for yourself, to stop hiding behind your pain and live boldly the way she dreamed you would. Comment 999. If you're ready to let God lift this weight from you forever, there were moments she wished she could have told you more. Moments she felt time slipping away. But now in the perfection of heaven, she has no regrets, only love, only gratitude, only awe at the life you are still living, the path you're still walking. She says, I am not missing your milestones. I see them all. I celebrate every step. I cheer from the gates of heaven when you take another breath, another risk, another chance at joy. And I, your God, confirm it. You are not alone. You have never been alone. The silence you thought meant she was gone was actually full of her prayers echoing through eternity. You are walking in her words. Even now, the doors opening in your life are answers to the prayers she sowed before she came home to me. And now I am releasing what she asked for. Her final desires were not for herself, but for you. She asked me to protect you. I did. She asked me to guide you. I am. She asked me to comfort you. I will. Again and again until your heart beats with peace. She left nothing unfinished, because I, the Lord, finish what love begins. Her voice may not fill your room, but her spirit fills your life. She is closer than your breath because I've allowed her nearness to remain in ways only heaven can understand. Comment 110. If you believe I am near you now, and she is too, you've held on to guilt like it was your only connection to her. But I am breaking that lie today. Guilt is not love. Pain is not proof of remembrance. You don't need to suffer to honor her. You honor her best when you live with courage, when you shine with joy, when you forgive yourself. She never blamed you. Not then, not now. Her eyes were always filled with grace. Her heart always looked at you with kindness. She knew you were doing your best. And now she wants you to stop carrying a weight I never meant for you to bear. Let the memories be sweet again. Let the laughter return. Let her legacy live in your strength, not your sorrow. And my child, I will never leave you in the dark. I will continue to walk with you as your mother's love surrounds you. You are protected. You are chosen. You are held. My angels are near, and one of them carries the very spirit of the woman who gave you life. Even when the pain feels fresh again, even when something small stirs all the memories, know that I, your God, have wrapped you in my presence. You are not breaking down, you are breaking open, because love that deep doesn't fade. It transforms, it becomes something eternal, something powerful, something divine. Your mother is not only with me, she is rejoicing every time you choose hope over despair, faith over fear, and life over regret. She walks through the gardens of heaven, talking about you. She brags about you. She smiles when I mention your name, and I do mention your name often. Comment 1515 if you believe her spirit still walks close beside you. There is something she left behind that still lives inside you. It's more than a memory. It's a strength. It's a grace. It's a fire that won't go out. Even when you're tired, that is her gift to you. A piece of her soul woven into yours. And no matter what you go through, that part of her will always rise when you feel weak. You may not see her face, but you've felt her presence in dreams, in moments of quiet, in unexpected peace. That's not coincidence. That's heaven moving through the walls of time to remind you, you are still loved by the one who brought you into this world. She has not stopped being your mother, and I have not stopped being your father. You are in the middle of a healing you didn't expect. You are being restored in places you didn't even realize were broken, and that's because she's still praying for you here. And I always answer prayers that come soaked in that kind of pure love. Comment 1717. If you believe this love is healing you right now, I am unlocking the promises that were delayed while your heart was grieving. I am opening doors you forgot you prayed for because she prayed with you. Even when you couldn't speak, I heard her whisper your name. And now I am honoring every tear you cried, every hope you buried, every silent scream you held inside. She says, please don't give up. Please don't stop believing. Please don't let my death be the end of your joy. And I say, child, I will restore your joy. I will multiply your strength. I will honor her love by lifting your life. Your mother wanted you to know that it's okay to smile again. It's okay to laugh, to love, to feel lightness again. She sees your journey. She's not disappointed by your detours. She's proud of how you've kept going. She knows how much courage it took just to get out of bed some days, and she's cheering for you still. Let me breathe peace into you now, the kind that stays even after the tears stop, the kind that carries you through the quiet nights, the kind that reminds you this story is not over, not for you, not for her, and not for the love that binds you together. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are favored, you are chosen, you are protected. Her message lives on, and it will carry you forward into everything I've planned for you. What she started in you, I will finish. What she prayed for, I will deliver. The heavens are not silent when it comes to you. Your mother's voice still rings out, full of tenderness and light, carried by angels into my courts. I have never ignored her, and I will never ignore you. The bond between you is sacred to me. It has not been broken by death. It has only been purified by eternity. She remembers everything, the way you held her hand, the way you looked at her that final time, the words you said and even the ones you couldn't speak, and she wants you to know she heard it all. Even the silence was full of love. Even the unspoken grief carried truth. She understood. Comment amen. If you receive this truth deep into your heart, she knows about the guilt you've buried, the what-ifs, and I should have done more. She wants that burden off your back. She never asked you to be perfect. She just wanted you to love her, and you did. You still do. That's what she takes with her into eternity. Not the unfinished things, but the love that never stopped. My child, stop replaying the pain. Stop returning to the moment she left and forgetting the lifetime she gave. Your memory doesn't have to be a prison. I can turn it into a sanctuary, a holy place in your soul where her voice still lives, not to haunt you, but to hold you. She says, I left my love inside you. Don't hide it. Don't bury it. Let it guide you. And I, your God, say that love will become your strength. That love will help you forgive yourself. That love will be the reason you rise again and again because she's with me and you're still part of her story, and her story is not over. Comment 1-1 if you believe the story continues with heaven walking beside you. I created this moment, this divine intersection between my voice and your soul, not to stir up pain, but to stir up peace, the kind that flows like a river and never dries up. The kind that reminds you she's not lost, she's just waiting. She sees the steps you've taken since she left. She sees your quiet victories, the days you kept going when you felt like giving up. She saw you hold others together while you were breaking inside. And she whispers over and over again, "I'm proud of you." Do you hear it now? She's not disappointed. She's not angry. She's not gone. Her message to you is full of grace, and I am delivering it because the time has come to stop grieving and start healing. Let my spirit comfort you now. Let my hands wipe your tears. Let my promises carry you into joy again. I know you miss her. I know the ache never truly leaves, but I will turn it into purpose. I will turn it into power. I will turn it into peace. You're not forgetting her by living. You're honoring her. You're becoming the fullness of what she dreamed for you. And she's with me, watching it all unfold. Comment 222. If you trust that I will bring beauty from these ashes. She asked me for one final gift. A way to reach you. A way to say, you did everything right. A way to remind you that love doesn't die even when people do. So I open this window in time, and I'm filling it with my presence, her words, my comfort, her spirit. Stay open to what I'm doing in your heart, because this isn't the end of her presence in your life. It's a new beginning, a spiritual connection that will guide you into the next season. Your mother's love didn't get buried with her body. It rose with her spirit. And in my presence, it has only grown stronger, purer, and more radiant. That love is now a flame that burns in your spirit. When the nights get too quiet, when the weight of life feels too heavy, when you wonder if you can keep going, I am using her memory not to haunt you, but to heal you. I'm using her words to rebuild what grief tried to destroy. And right now, I'm surrounding you with angels who carry the sound of her laughter, the warmth of her hands, the peace of her prayers. Comment 333, if you can feel her warmth covering your soul. I watched her life closely. I was there the moment she breathed her last, and I was there when her spirit rose into my arms. She wasn't afraid. She wasn't alone. I was with her. And she asked me one thing before she let go. Please take care of my child. And I have. I am. I always will. She knows you've struggled. She knows the world didn't pause just because your heart broke. But she's proud of how you carried the pain, even when no one saw it. She's proud of how you loved others, even when your own heart was hurting. And I, your God, am proud of you too. You've walked through a valley darker than most will ever understand, and yet you kept moving, you kept breathing, you kept hoping. That is not weakness, that is power, that is divine strength flowing through you. The very strength she asked me to place inside you. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Comment 555. If you feel God's strength rising inside you again, she wants you to know that you don't have to keep proving yourself. You were already enough. You were already loved. You don't need to carry guilt any longer. It is time to rest, to trust, to believe again. You don't need to hold it together anymore. Let me carry you now. Your mother watches over you, not with sadness, but with pride, with joy, with peace. She walks in light, and she walks with me. Every time you feel that sudden comfort, every time a memory brings more peace than pain, that's her. That's me letting her nearness touch your soul again. You may not understand everything right now, but I promise you what I'm doing is beautiful. I'm taking the ache and turning it into glory. I'm taking the missing pieces and turning them into miracles. I'm taking her last prayer and turning it into your next breakthrough. Comment 1:12:12 if you believe I'm making something beautiful out of your brokenness. This message is sacred. It's a bridge between this world and the next. And it's filled with everything she wanted you to know. Not just that she loved you, but that she still does. Not just that she's proud, but that she's rejoicing over your life. She wants you to dream again, to laugh again, to build the life you've been scared to believe you deserve. And I want that for you too. I created you for more than pain. I created you for purpose, for joy, for destiny, and her love is now part of that divine plan. You are not being left behind, you are being carried forward. She says, tell them to live, tell them to shine, tell them I'm waiting in the place where love never ends. And I say to you, my beloved child, I will walk with you every step until that day comes, until you are face to face with her again. But until then, don't just survive, live, and live like you are still loved, because you are more than you could ever imagine. I've seen the moments where you tried to smile, but your heart was still aching. I've seen you pretend to be strong while crumbling inside. I saw the quiet nights when her absence made the world feel hollow. And every single time I was there, I caught your tears, I held your heart, and I whispered the same truth again and again. You are not alone. Your mother's spirit is more alive than ever. She walks in my light. She dances in freedom, and her greatest joy is knowing that you will one day stand beside her again, fully healed, fully whole, never to be separated again. But until then, she is sending pieces of heaven to strengthen you. Comment 777. If you believe heaven is walking beside you right now, she wanted you to know that it's okay to move forward, not to move on and forget, but to carry her with you in joy, not just in sorrow. You were never meant to stay stuck in grief. That was not her wish. That is not my will. I am calling you out of the shadows and back into the light. Let your tears be holy. Let your memories be healing. Let your journey be a tribute to her love, not a punishment for her passing. She is not gone. She has just gone ahead. And she is preparing the next chapters of your story with me. She is whispering, I love you, into the wind, and I'm sending that wind to brush your cheek in the quiet moments. She is wrapping her warmth around your soul, and I'm letting it settle deep in your chest. Every beautiful thing you feel but can't explain, know that it's her, it's me, it's love. Comment 999 if you can feel that love surrounding you now. There were things she didn't get to say, but not because she didn't want to. The time just didn't allow it, and yet I have captured every unsaid word and carried it into eternity, and now I'm pouring them back over your life one by one. She says, you were my light, you were my pride. You gave my life more meaning than anything else. I want you to live knowing how deeply I cherished you. I want you to walk with confidence. I want you to live free. And I, the Lord your God, echo her words. You are my child. You are my creation. I knew you before the world knew your name. And nothing, not death, not sorrow, not time, can stop what I've placed inside you. The strength you feel rising right now is not imagined. It is divine. It is the same strength that helped your mother endure. It is the same strength that raised Christ from the grave. And now it is flowing through you, calling you into the future I have prepared. Comment 1010 if you feel the strength of my spirit inside you again. You're not alone in this season, and you won't be alone in the next one. I will keep showing up for you. I will keep sending you signs. I will keep holding your heart when the ache returns. But I will also fill your life with new joy, new hope, new beginnings, because your mother is not just watching, she is praying. She is celebrating every small step forward you take, and I am walking beside you to make sure you don't fall. So breathe, child. Let go. Trust me. The pain does not have the final say. Love does. Heaven does. I do. You've been carrying this weight for so long it almost feels like a part of you. But today I, your God, am lifting it off. The sorrow, the guilt, the heaviness. It was never meant to stay with you forever. I'm exchanging it now for peace, for healing, for the joy your mother prayed you would feel again one day. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. This is that day. This is that holy moment she saw coming. Even when you couldn't, her spirit has waited for this hour when your heart would open enough to hear her love again, not just as a memory, but as a living presence. Comment, Amen. If you're ready to let this healing fully enter your soul, she is so proud of you, more than you know. She sees the progress you've made. She knows the courage it's taken to keep showing up for life when part of your heart feels like it left with her. And she says now, through me, you've done so well. Keep going. You're not doing this alone. Her hands are no longer limited by time or age, her voice no longer strained by pain. She is free, and in that freedom, she intercedes for you with a purity that shakes heaven's gates. Her prayers are mighty, her love is still working in your life. You are surrounded by miracles she helped unlock. Every victory that felt too big for you, she was praying for it. Every closed door that suddenly opened, she was whispering your name. Every moment you felt lifted without knowing why, it was her and it was me working together, surrounding you with favor. Comment 11. If you receive the miracles that she and I have released over you, I want you to know this: nothing you've lost is wasted. I will use it all, the pain, the silence, the waiting, the wondering. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty. I will give you joy that doesn't ignore the sorrow but grows in the middle of it. She wants you to be brave again, to trust again, to love again. She says, don't shut down, don't harden your heart. Let love find you. Let purpose wake you up in the morning. Let the dreams you buried come back to life. And I say to you, nothing is too broken for me. Nothing is too late. Nothing is too far gone. I will restore what was lost. I will fill the empty places. I will turn the weeping into dancing, not in your own strength, but in mine. Your mother believed in you. I believe in you too. She never gave up on you. I never will either. Comment 222. If you're ready to live again with joy, with strength, with hope, don't silence your heart anymore. Don't pretend you're fine when you're still hurting. I see it all, and I've come to be the healer your soul has been crying out for. I've come to remind you that the love between you and your mother is not buried. It's blossoming in a new way. Let me lead you now. Let her prayers become the wind that carries you. Let my presence be the anchor that holds you. You are stepping into a season of comfort, clarity, and connection, not just with me, but with the pieces of her heart that live on through you. You will hear her in the laughter that returns. You will feel her in the peace that settles in your chest. You will see her in the beauty I bring to your days. And one day you will see her again, face to face, heart to heart, never separated again. But until then, I am with you. She is with me, and we are both walking with you, closer than ever before. You've made it this far, not by accident, but by divine design. Every breath you've taken since her passing has been covered by my mercy. Every step forward, no matter how shaky, has been guided by unseen hands, hers and mine. You were never left to figure this out alone. She has watched you rise from places you thought would break you. She's seen you hold yourself together when the world didn't notice, and every time you whispered, "I miss you," her spirit echoed back, "I'm still with you." I allowed her nearness to rest over your life like a quiet blanket, gentle but powerful. Comment 33. If you believe she's still walking beside you now, she didn't leave you in the way you think. Her body may have been laid to rest, but her spirit stepped into eternity, and in eternity, time cannot separate love. She watches, she prays, she celebrates, and she tells me, please keep protecting them, please keep blessing them. And I have. Every storm you survived, I shielded you. Every lie that tried to steal your peace, I silenced it. Every time you reached your limit, I pushed grace into your soul because she asked. Because I love you. Because heaven has never stopped surrounding you with strength. She wants you to know you are not weak for missing her. That ache you feel proves your heart was capable of real love. And real love doesn't end, it just changes shape. She's not waiting for you to get over it. She's just hoping you'll stop believing the pain means she's gone. Comment 55. If you're ready to walk forward knowing love still remains, your future is not empty. It's full of things she dreamed for you, full of things I've written into your destiny, full of divine appointments, favor, open doors, and peace that no grief can cancel. You are still chosen, still covered, still destined for something greater than the loss you've carried. I've already gone before you to prepare what comes next. You don't need to understand every step. You only need to trust that the same God who brought her safely home will now bring you into restoration, into purpose, into a new season of clarity. She's proud of how you've grown, and I'm proud of how you've stayed open to me, even while hurting. I've seen you praise me with a heavy heart. I've seen you try again, even when the tears came first. That matters more to me than you know. You have touched my heart with your endurance. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Comment 1-12-12 if you believe I'm bringing you into a new beginning. Let this truth settle into your soul. She is at peace. She holds no regrets. She walks in joy, and the part of her that still lives in you will never die. It will only bloom as you keep choosing to live. Not just exist, live, dream, create, rejoice. And I, your Father, will be the one who walks beside you every moment you feel unsteady. I will give you the courage to open your heart again, to love again, to trust that joy is not a betrayal of her memory, but a fulfillment of her deepest prayers. You are not at the end. You are on the edge of something beautiful, something holy, something she's been praying you would step into. I need you to know this deeply. Your mother's final prayer was not for herself. It was for you. Her last thoughts were wrapped in concern for your heart, your future, your healing. Even in her last earthly moments, she was thinking of your joy. And when she entered eternity, that prayer never stopped. It became louder in my presence. It became clearer. It became a constant melody in the throne room of heaven. Every time she speaks your name, the heavens listen. And every time she prays for you, I move. That is the power of a mother's love. A love that even death cannot silence. Comment 1717. If you receive the power of that love over your life right now, there were so many things she still wanted to teach you. Lessons about peace, about forgiveness, about how to let go. And I, the Lord your God, have taken those lessons and woven them into your journey. You will feel her guiding you at the most unexpected moments, not as a memory, but as a force of wisdom I've placed inside you. She says now, don't be afraid anymore. Don't carry fear like it's part of who you are. You are stronger than you believe, and you are never walking this road alone, and I confirm it. I walk with you. I go before you. I stand behind you. You are surrounded. When you feel a sudden burst of strength, know it's from me. When you feel a calming peace out of nowhere, know it's her prayer being answered. When you feel like giving up, but somehow keep going, that is the strength we've been pouring into you. Heaven and earth working together to lift you. Comment Amen if you know now that you've never been alone for a single moment. This is a sacred shift happening in your heart right now. I'm not just reminding you of her love. I am healing you through it. I am rewiring the way you carry her memory. I am turning sorrow into sweetness, not to erase the loss, but to give it new meaning, a purpose that brings peace instead of pain. You are going to live again, truly live, without guilt, without shame, without feeling like you're leaving her behind, because you're not. She's walking with you, just in a higher realm, just in a purer form, just closer to me now where her prayers burn like fire before my throne. And I am responding. I am bringing you into joy, into clarity, into breakthroughs that will make you say, I know she had something to do with this. Because she did, she still does, and she always will. Comment 1:11. If you believe breakthrough is on the way, sent from her prayers and my promises, the ache in your chest is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of how deeply you loved. And that kind of love doesn't fade. It becomes eternal. It becomes a bridge between worlds. And I am the God who walks that bridge with you. You don't need to run from the memories anymore. You can walk with them. You don't need to avoid her name. It carries light now. You don't need to hide your tears. They are part of the healing. Let her message live in you. Let it rise through you. Let it be a seed that grows into something beautiful. And when you smile, when you laugh, when you love again, know that she sees it and she smiles too, because that's all she ever wanted for you. To be whole, to be held, to be free. I am rebuilding the parts of your heart that grief tried to ruin. I am restoring what sorrow tried to steal because your story is not finished, and her love is not done working through you. Every day you wake up is proof that I still have more to give you. And that includes the prayers she left behind, still alive, still burning, still moving heaven. She asked me to stay close to you, to protect you when you didn't feel strong enough to pray, and I said yes. I have never left your side, and now I am answering the prayers she whispered with tears in her eyes and hope in her heart, the very same hope that now lives in you. Comment 222 if you trust that her prayers are still covering your life right now. There is a sacred power that rests upon you, a favor that she helped unlock, and I am increasing it. You may feel ordinary, you may feel broken, but I see something holy inside you, a light that cannot be put out, and that light came from me, but it was nurtured by her. She didn't always know how to say the right words, but her heart spoke volumes. And I heard every single cry, every anxious plea, every silent prayer she made over you. I took those words and turned them into divine assignments. Angels were released because of her. Miracles were set in motion. Blessings were written in your name. She is not watching your life from a distance. She is standing in my presence, and from here she can see the fullness of what's coming. She rejoices over every step you take, even the small ones, especially the small ones. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Comment 333 if you believe something greater is coming because she prayed for it. You were never forgotten. Even in the quietest seasons, even in your darkest moments, she remembered you. I remembered you, and now heaven is responding. Let go of the fear that you're doing this wrong. Let go of the belief that healing means forgetting. That's not true. Healing means remembering with peace. It means carrying love without the weight of regret. It means stepping forward with her presence inside you, not behind you. She says, live. That's all I ever wanted. Live with joy. Live with faith. Live like I'm still right beside you, because in many ways I am. And I, your God, say you will not fail. You will not fall. I have assigned angels to walk with you. I have written victories into your tomorrow. I have poured my grace over every weakness you carry, and none of this is by chance. This moment has been divinely timed. Comment 1515 if you feel this moment was sent by heaven and meant for you. Your mother's last message is not something to make you weep. It's meant to free you, to call you out of the heaviness and into peace, to bring your soul into the kind of healing only I can give. This is not just comfort, it is divine restoration. It is a holy invitation to live again with her love alive in you. Let every breath you take be a response to her final prayer. Let every step forward be a tribute to the faith she held for you. Let every moment of joy be the proof that love never dies. It only transforms. I have carried you this far, and I will not stop now. Her voice echoes through eternity. Tell them I'm proud. Tell them I'm here. Tell them I'm waiting, and tell them to live. Even when the world feels empty, even when you sit in silence and wonder if anyone truly understands the pain you carry, I do. I've seen the moments when your heart begged for just one more word from her, one more hug, one more chance. And while I couldn't bring her back in the way you hoped, I've done something greater. I've preserved her love inside you forever. Her voice is not lost. It's been resting in your spirit, waiting for this moment to rise. Her love is not buried. It's blooming inside you, pushing through the cracks of sorrow. And her message is not finished. I am still speaking it through every blessing, every sign, every quiet miracle that unfolds before you. Comment amen if you feel her love still reaching for you right now. She sees you still from the place where there is no time, no pain, no distance, only light. She sees when you wake up feeling strong. She sees when the sadness comes back without warning. And every time she says to me, "Be near them, Lord. Don't let them break." And I never do. Her voice joins with the sound of heaven as it sings over your life. Her memory fuels the light I've placed around your soul. Her legacy now lives in the way you love, in the way you show kindness, in the way you care even when you're tired. That's her. That's me working through you. Comment 111 if you believe her legacy is still alive through your life. And child, I want you to know you don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to pretend you're fine when your heart is still healing. You don't need to rush. Healing is not a race, it's a journey, and I am walking every step of it with you. She's not asking for perfection, she's asking for peace. She wants you to be gentle with yourself, to speak to yourself with the same kindness she would have spoken, to stop criticizing your progress, to stop punishing yourself with memories that were never meant to weigh you down. I am lifting that weight now. I am pouring new oil over your wounds. I am turning the ache into a well of compassion that will bless others. You will help people in ways you never imagined because of what you've survived, because of what her love has built in you. Comment 22. If you believe I'm transforming your pain into purpose right now, she is not just a part of your past, she is part of your future, because in my kingdom, nothing holy is ever lost, and the love between a mother and her child is one of the holiest things I've created. That's why I've protected it. That's why I'm using it now to lift you into the next chapter of your life. There are still things I want to give you, promises I want to fulfill, and her prayers have helped open the path for them. There's a reason you're still standing, a reason you're still reading this, a reason you didn't quit. Her voice was pushing you forward, and my hand has been under you all along. Let this be the moment where everything shifts, where you stop carrying sorrow as punishment and start walking in peace as a promise, where you remember that she is not gone, she has simply gone ahead. You are not broken beyond repair, you are not too far gone, you are not forgotten, you are in the middle of a divine unfolding that I, your God, designed with care, and your mother has been watching every step of it from where she stands beside me, whole, radiant, at peace. She has not missed a single moment of your journey. She's been with you through every storm, praying over you, smiling when you rise, crying when you've been in pain. Her spirit has lingered near, gently nudging you forward when all you wanted to do was stop. That's why you're still here. That's why you still have strength left. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research, and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Comment 333. If you know deep down that she's still walking with you, you've cried behind closed doors. You've wondered why the world kept spinning when yours stood still. But even when no one else saw the depth of your grief, I did. I counted every tear. I listened to every word you whispered into the silence, and I stored it all. None of it was wasted. Your mother wants you to stop blaming yourself. She wants you to stop holding on to what you didn't get to say or the things you wish you could have done differently. She sees now what she couldn't always express then. How deeply you loved her, how much you tried, how much she meant to you. And her final message is not to stir up regret. It's to pull you out of it. It's to lift the shame from your heart and replace it with peace. Because she never carried anger into eternity. She carried only love, and that love is still moving through your life in ways you don't even realize yet. Comment 555 if you're ready to walk in peace instead of pain. I know you've had days when the grief came in waves and felt too much to bear. I know sometimes you feel like healing is impossible, but I need you to hear me now. This pain is not permanent. This sadness will not swallow you. I am still working, and your mother's voice is still praying. She has asked me to protect your heart, and I have. She's asked me to bless your steps, and I will. She's asked me to give you signs that she's near, and I've been sending them, through music, through dreams, through unexpected calm that settles over you just when you need it most. She says now, please don't stop living. Don't stop laughing. Don't stop opening your heart to the joy that's still waiting for you. And I, the Lord, say, you have no idea how much beauty I still have in store for you. The same way she once held you as a child, I am now holding you through this pain. The same way she whispered comfort in your ear, I am whispering peace into your soul. Comment 1212. If you feel my peace beginning to take root inside of you, your mother's love is not finished shaping your life. I am using it to build something strong and sacred within you. A compassion that heals others, a strength that lifts broken hearts, a grace that radiates even on your weakest days. She helped plant that in you, and I will cause it to grow. You are stepping into a new season, not one where you forget her, but one where you finally walk with her love, lighting your path, not your sorrow weighing it down. I've already gone ahead of you. I've already prepared the peace, the purpose, and the miracles she longed for you to experience.